city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar? It is the city of rock and roll. Man in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns.
Welcome.
Welcome. No, that's what the guy probably flew in his car. It's all making noise.
Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Julius Chestnut to return. And he's brought down just beyond his 25-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading the Mouse, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket. That's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans have a first.
Let's see Gaten establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. He runs like that, gets the ball rolling.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. No running for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
It's complete to Chimere DK. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And they're going to bring him down to put a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
A 6-yard
That result
pickup.
right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Pollard will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Running with Spears. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass.
On for the Tennessee field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Slides, kick is up and good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Titans 3.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT. But he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
To return, Jerome Ford. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of
Support the stream. Hit the Cash App dollar Bakefire.
It's Shedeur Sanders.
Kate, I don't think any of us will forget the 2025 NFL Draft and the story that was Shedeur Sanders. But the key for him in his NFL career, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And he's got to use his wealth of experience as a change maker, a difference maker, to take this opportunity and run with it in Cleveland.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Sanders will keep it. And he's down. Looks like they made a stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Here we go. Hawk 70, go.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
13 yards.
It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards.
That's another.
And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Get up.
From the gun, it's Ford. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive.
Viking 18. Hot.
Another one for Ford. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
27-yard line.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here.
Ready,
now a much more
break.
manageable and opportune third down situation.
Let's go now. Panther 6. Ready.
It's Ford on third. Down to the 10. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin with that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Titans 3.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
On the return.
The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 35-yard
Hold the
line.
ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. 3 brought in. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
It's a gain
Kate,
of
one
6.
thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is,
Third
yeah, the
down.
system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
On the sneak, here's Ford. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th
No gain
down.
on the play.
That right
It's
there,
4th down.
that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
Going for it on their own side, Brock.
Here we
Okay,
go.
bold call, but they only need a yard. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
It's a gain of 8.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to
First
play for
and
just
10
about
at the
any quarterback
49-yard line.
in every situation.
Ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Set it. Hut, hut. 70 timber. Hut, hut.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Pollard, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup
After
of
the
3.
3-yard pickup,
Brings
it's
up
2nd and 7.
7.
Hey, hey. Check
It's
that.
Pollard on
Check
the
that.
option. The 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
Taken down at
Humble
the
5, 6-yard
43-yard
gain on the ground. Not a huge
5
gain. Not a
yards on the
game-changing play by any
And
means.
it's
But one that
third
keeps you on
down.
schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Check go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own
The
21-yard
Browns
line.
and Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again.
Okay, ready.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now start on the ground. It's Ford. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He was brought down at the
Call it 7
28-yard
yards,
line.
and now they'll have
It's
second
a
down
gain
and
of
3.
7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. 2nd and 3 now.
Go! 60 by 6, 60 by 20.
Sanders will keep it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That goes as a 40-yard pickup, and it gets him a first
A gain
down.
of 4 yards.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion?
good for a
Discretion is the better part of
First
valor.
down.
Well, decision-making for quarterbacks
First and
is
10
so
at the
critical. And that
32-yard
time,
line.
excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and
Let's
live to
go
play
now.
another day.
Crouch, hut.
Ford straight ahead. It's a solid block, and there brings him for 8. It's going to be second down.
He's tackled
Well, that
at the
doesn't net a
40-yard
first
line.
down. You get yards
8
like that in the
yards
run
on the
game,
pickup.
you will
Brings up
take it in
2nd
the
and
NFL.
2.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. This one falls incomplete.
Intended for
Gonna have to wait a
separate
little
field.
longer for his first catch of the game. So it's going to be 3rd and
Brings up
short coming up.
3rd down and 2.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 2.
Browns take the first of their
And
3
the
timeouts.
Browns, First
They'll
down.
have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Okay, you know me,
line.
I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made.
On the
He got
set.
just enough to move the chains.
First down from the 42.
Come on, come on. Set. 7, 30.
Play action, Sanders. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Incomplete.
You know, I say this
Second
all the
down
time.
and
You get
10.
down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Set. 70 left, go.
Second down, run by Ford. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Ford, the ball carrier.
Now a timeout's
He was
called.
brought
Cleveland
down
using
at the
its second.
45-yard line.
And they still have
That's
one in
a
their
gain of
pocket for
3.
what's left of this
It's
half.
3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst, but that force, that
Corey
contact
Bojorquez
separated
in
man from
formation
ball.
for the Browns.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return.
The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively.
At their own 31-yard
Not a whole
line.
lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
First down throw here for Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a
They
gain
get
of
20 yards out of the play and move
That's
the
good
chains.
for a Titans
I think my favorite
first
part
down.
was the magic he worked after
Ready,
the catch. The way he
at
took
the
the completion
49-yard
and
line.
made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
And 1.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
On the gun, it's Ward. That's complete to Alec Manor. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
Tennessee calling
yards.
its second timeout now.
And the Titans
And they still have one in their
first
pocket
down.
for what's left of this half.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Titans.
Got it. Ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 6. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just
Intended
11
for
seconds
Van
remaining.
Jefferson.
No
Incomplete.
luck finding his receiver that
Carson
time.
Schlesinger
And it's going to be
on
second
coverage.
down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Go. Ready.
Ward now. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Intended for Van
Looking for his
Jefferson.
wide receiver there.
Incomplete.
So now it's going to be 3rd and
Carson
long.
Schlesinger on the
There's the
coverage.
importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Smash.
Here he
smash.
goes, 3rd and long. And the Browns get there and take him down. Just 2
Joey
seconds left in the
Sly
half
on
as
for
we
the
get a
field goal.
timeout.
A 49-yard attempt.
The Titans will turn to their kicker,
Joey
Joey Sly,
Sly
here
on
on
for
4th
the
down, looking for this
Tennessee
field goal.
field
Now the
A
Browns spend their
49-yard
final
attempt.
timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans
Joey
field goal
Sly
attempt.
on for the field
From the
goal.
right hash, a
A
49-yard look.
49-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is up and
The
good.
kick is
And that
good.
cuts the lead back down to a
Makes
lower
the score.
point. So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway.
Joey
All
Sly
set for the
to kick
kickoff.
off
Sly
for
with the
Tennessee.
honors. Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ford on the return.
The Browns send
take over
Jerome
first
Ford
and
ready to
10
begin another
at
drive.
their own 24-yard
And it has been
line.
all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first
Come on,
down
come
tough,
on.
every
Hey.
series tough.
From the pistol from Ford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No
Jerome
gain on that
Ford,
first
the
down
ball
run.
carrier. Taken down right at the line.
These
of scrimmage.
linebackers of today, they
No
are so
gain on the
quick.
play.
They're so twitchy.
Brings
You
up
don't get a
second
body on them in a
and
hurry,
10.
they're going to
At
stick
the
you right at the
24
line of
line.
scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
To throw now is Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the
Intended
release, and it
for
definitely
Jerome
affected the
Ford.
throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
It's a quarterback
Brings
you
up
love
third
when that
down
screen pass
and
is called.
10.
At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. Throw right side, caught by Njoku.
Complete to
And he'll
David
get it up to the
Njoku.
27.
A gain of 3.
Feet and eyes, Kate.
It's fourth
Feet and eyes.
down.
They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bojorquez doing the honors. And he can't evade the coverage team from much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Back up. 60 Eagles, 60.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of
21 yards on the play. And the Titans have a first.
First down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Hand off, running left, Pollard. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
7 yards.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. That's grabbed inside the 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Zone read here. Give to Pollard. Got to give on a zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Unlock line!
Ward sets up to throw. Once caught by Jefferson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Yards on the play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop the hips right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Rolling from the gun here. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Down! Ready, go!
Back now, pressure coming. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Brian Callahan sends in the call. They're lining up to go for 2.
The Titans will line up for the
They'll try to run it in. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
The score, Titans 14, Browns 7.
Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
They give up the middle to Ford. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Shotgun snap will get to Ford. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
37-yard line.
Ready up!
We've set of downs from the 37.
Get it! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Right at the line of
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Running left, here's Ford. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
The ball carrier. Arden Key brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 45-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Sanders. Over the middle, complete to Njoku. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now trail by just 3 points in the 4th. David Njoku, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Now the return, here's DK. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Browns get there and take him down. After one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
The sack defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He'll throw it. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
Down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Black Panther.
First and 10. It's Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
The ball carrier.
Got to be rush hour, King, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
47-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Pollard. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Titans pushing to get within range for a game winner.
Ready,
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Viking. Ready?
Here he is to throw. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 9 yards.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's the give to Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Take him down right.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Chig.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Going deep here for the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it off. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep.
Makes the score.
And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
Browns 14.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 7. 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for David Njoku. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. Check go.
Here he is to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
Gain of 18.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Game.
At the 43-yard
Ready,
line.
set.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. He's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made.
Gain of 36 yards.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland
That's
using its
another
second.
Browns.
And they're still going to have
First down.
one left at their disposal.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready up.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their
Here
disposal.
we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
They'll go play action for Sanders. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Cedric Tillman.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing
Makes it
into
2nd
double
and
coverage.
10
How's
at the
Coach going to feel about that
21-yard
one?
line.
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut.
Going again here. Sanders. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
The coverage by
I'll tell you what,
Cedric
Kate,
Gray.
challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hey. Cougar 19. Go.
Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the
Intended
contact.
for Jerry Judy.
That's a throw at this
Incomplete.
level. With so much
Results
speed and
in a
length, you
fourth
got to
down.
be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this 4th down. It's a 38-yard look here. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that.
Oh, yeah, I gotta be kidding me. Come on.
Should be their last gasp in this game.
I'm not going to be the one to speculate, Kate, how much of that miss was due to the timeout and being iced before the try, but you cannot deny it had some sort of effect. And that timeout may be all that still has them in the lead.
18
Into the
Cardinal,
victory
18
formation
Cardinal.
they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
Hut.
Line up the design keeper.
Ready. 19,
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland. Joey Sly's going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. To return, Jerome Ford. Let's mix it up to the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
People who get stuck on the last name or draft day fall will lose sight of the QB that this guy can be in the NFL. Confidence is a funny thing, especially from the outside, to judge what it may look like, what it may sound like, but I know this. You've got to have it to play in this league.
First play is to the air. Caught, nice game left side. He's stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
With a gun, here's Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Tag. Let's go.
There goes Sanders. Caught. Judy has it. They make the tackle at the 38. They stun his defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
On first down, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, so it'll be second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Hand off running left. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It's complete to Tillman outright. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Sanders will keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Set go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
David Njoku.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Sanders now on third down. That's the hook up again to Njoku. We got the football drop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Get it. 60 by ready.
They're going to run for it. 4. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
10 yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
First and goal, Judkins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Brought down right at
No
the
gain
line
that
of scrimmage.
time, and now it'll be second
No
and
gain
goal.
on the play. Leads to second and...
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up third and goal.
It's now
And as that one falls
goal.
incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to
Here we
going
go,
for it on
set.
fourth, you've got one more shot.
60 Eagles.
Players,
60
not
Eagles.
plays. Get it to your best player.
Go.
Third down from the gun. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Extra point set. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Nothing.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Here's Chimaray ZK on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Ward off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain
Gain
of
15
yards.
there. And that's good for a Tennessee
That's
first
good
down.
for a Titans first down. First and 10 at
Let's
the
go.
49-yard line.
Ready? Viking 18.
On the give, this is Pollard. Kicks away from one. He is down to the 30-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
4 yards.
I love these misdirection runs. You use that defense's speed and aggressiveness against them. It is really, when you put this play in the playbook and you call it, you want to see that defense overreact. And then you cut them in half with the misdirection.
Love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
A loss of
Back to
2.
line they come,
Brings up
second down.
second and 12 at the 31-yard
We're
line.
gone, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red
Ward's
zone at the
pass
22.
Complete to Alec Iomanner.
Seventh play of the drive, offense
A
facing
9-yard
3rd and
gain on
3.
the play.
Let's go
And
now.
it's third down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up their opening drive.
Touchdown, Titans.
So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Ford on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Browns take
Second
over
drive
first
coming
and
up for this
10
Cleveland
at
offense.
their own 24-yard
And they're coming off an
line.
excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for
Here we
that
go.
on this series.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now start on the ground. It's Ford. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A
Ward.
pickup of 17.
A gain
And
of
that's a Browns
17
first down.
yards.
Big
That's
shot to
good
begin the
for a
drive, has him up
Browns
beyond the 40.
First down.
Here we go.
First
Here we
and
go.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Sebastian Joseph Day on the stop. No gain on the play.
Now we are still
Second
waiting
and
for the
10
scoring for
at the
anybody really to get
41-yard
going
line.
as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
On the zone read, here's a give to Ford. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first
13 yards
down.
on the play. And the Browns first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at
60
the
Eagles.
46-yard
60
line.
Eagles. Ready?
Sanders setting to pass. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for
David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it
The
sets up
coverage
second
by
down.
Cedric Gray.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
70 Timber. Ready?
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the
Complete to
41.
David Njoku.
You know what I love to say?
It's
You
a
never
gain
go
of
broke
5.
taking a profit.
Brings up
And you often
third
gain
and
profits
5.
when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it
That's
keeps this
another
drive moving.
Browns
First down now,
first
ball
down.
at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Here's a toss play. Ford. And he's going to take this all the way to about the 31.
Sebastian
2 on the
Joseph
pickup there, and
Day
it's going to
on
be
the
second
stop.
and 8.
A gain of 2.
I don't mind that call on
Brings
the
up
early
second
downs.
and
Give
8
that defense
at the
something to think
Titans'
about. You got the
31-yard
inside run
line.
between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
That's caught. Here's Quinshawn
The second
Judkins.
down pass.
And he's got a decent
Complete
gain
to
before
Quinn
being brought down.
Better to be
That's
lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. The QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit.
That's a glitch in the game. I wouldn't let me call a timeout.
Just throw, still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Well, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Julius Chestnut to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Motioning one of the tight ends. Also, on the ground with Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, a run with Pollard. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
He's tackled at the
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Come on, set, Rocco.
Ward now on 3rd down. Connection is made. Kyle Manor. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
It's a gain of 21
that
yards.
chunk worth a nice 21 yards.
First down.
And the Titans have a first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. Just the Eagles.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Hits him on the end route. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line.
That's another
Cowboy
Titans
80.
first down.
60.
1st and 10.
Zone read here to get to Pollard. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by the 5th overall pick in this year's draft. That was Mason Graham. Last run only gained a yard. That leaves it 2nd and 9. They get to Pollard from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
They send the tight end in motion. It's going to throw here on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
From the gun, it's Ford. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
At the 31. It's a gain of
Cool
7.
thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
A
Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Gravity Lions.
Ford straight ahead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Sanders going to look to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Intended for David
Not
Njoku.
on the same page with his tight
Brings
end.
up 3rd down
And that
and
makes it
7.
3rd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Air it out on 3rd. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Sanders pass.
Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over.
So now here
1st
comes the
and 10
Titans on
at
offense.
their own 27
And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points.
Here we go. Ready, ready. Hut. Ready, ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Check.
Third and long. They're going to throw. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. The 30. Gets the 10.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively.
Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. The Browns have it. Off to the races, middle of the field. 30 at the 20. And all that running for a whole lot of nothing. Man, caught all the way inside the 10. All that excitement, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard.
You didn't have to climb very high, Kate, up the mathematics ladder to understand the impact of that one. That block keeps this a 2-score game. So even though you give up a touchdown, you're still in total control. What a disaster to see that kick block right there.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard
Cleveland
line.
offense back out and getting set for the drive. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Completed to his running back.
Sanders
Forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
Textbook.
Brings up
It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Taken down and
And
set.
that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
It's a loss of 5. Brings
Here we
up
go.
3rd and 8.
Bronco 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. to the right and pulled in by Judy. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 8.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the
37-yard
line.
To throw now is Sanders. Jump off caught by his Bennett. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Cougar 19. Ready?
Play action, Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
First down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Who gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Browns first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Group for second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete, and we'll bring up third down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff.
Tag! Panther 60, Panther 60.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Penalty moves him closer. It's 3rd and 5 now.
Get it! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Brought in. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Now on the return, here's DK. A little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Go! Gravity, hut, go!
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
That's good for a Titans first down.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running right, here's Pollard. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee.
On the set.
The Titans stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth.
Let's go
Tony
now.
Pollard with the touchdown.
Point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Sanders pass.
Pride getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And now it's second down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To throw. That one's caught by Tillman. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
14 yards.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
It's second down and 10.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Ready? Liking 18.
Throwing again here. Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw it. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
It's fourth down.
Set. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete.
And another drop.
It's a turnover on
I think
down.
every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ready. 60 Bison. 6. Ready.
They'll start this series with an option left. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
The tackle
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They give on second to Pollard. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate? Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out, they backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Signature victory.